These are real places, but they shouldn't exist. From lakes that petrify animals to islands where outsiders are killed on sight, this is 7 places that shouldn't exist on Earth. Let's begin. Did you know there's a place on Earth where you're not just unwelcome, you're hunted on sight? It's called North Sentinel Island, one of the last places on Earth untouched by the modern world. A small tribe lives there in total isolation, and they've made it clear, outsiders are not welcome. In 2018, a man tried to visit. He never came back. The Indian government has banned all contact to protect both the tribe and the rest of us. We don't know their language, their customs, even what they believe. It's a living time capsule sealed by spears, and no one's ever made it out alive to tell their story. This place looks like paradise, until you realize it's crawling with vipers. Welcome to Snake Island, a deadly patch of land off the coast of Brazil where people aren't allowed to step foot. Why? Because it's home to the golden lancehead, one of the most venomous snakes on Earth. There are thousands of them, slithering through trees, rocks, and even the beach. Experts estimate there could be 1 snake for every square meter. The government has banned all visits except for a few scientists, and even they wear protective gear head to toe. 1 bite, and you're done in under an hour. If there's one place you really shouldn't exist on, it's this island. In the middle of a desert in Turkmenistan, there's a hole that's been burning for over 50 years. They call it the door to hell. In 1971, a group of scientists drilled into what they thought was a gas reserve. Instead, the ground collapsed, opening a massive crater. Toxic gas started leaking out, so they lit it on fire, thinking it would burn out in days. That was over 5 decades ago, and it's still burning today. The flames never stop, and no one knows how deep it really goes. At night, the pit glows like something straight out of a horror movie. The name may be dramatic, but when you see it up close, it fits perfectly. There's a lake in Tanzania that turns animals into statues. It's called Lake Natron, and it looks beautiful. But it's basically nature's version of a trap. The water is highly alkaline with a pH close to ammonia. Temperatures can hit 60 degrees Celsius, and the salt content is off the charts. When birds or small animals fall in, they become mummified, preserved in haunting detail. Photographers have found entire flocks frozen in place, wings outstretched, eyes wide open. Scientists say the lake's chemistry slows decay and coats bodies in salty minerals, like a natural embalming process. It's not deadly to everything, but get caught off guard here and you become art, beautiful and terrifying. There's a town in the US that's been on fire for over 60 years. It's called Centralia, Pennsylvania, and underneath it, a coal mine that's still burning. In 1962, a landfill fire accidentally spread into underground coal seams. No one realized the fire would never stop. The ground cracked. Smoke poured out of sidewalks. Entire homes sank into the earth. By the 1980s, most of the town was evacuated, and by the 2000s, barely anyone was left. Today, the fire still burns. Some say it could last for another 250 years. The roads are covered in graffiti, the air smells like sulfur, and the ground is still hot to the touch. It's the real-life Silent Hill, and you can visit if you're brave enough. Deep in the Peruvian Amazon, there's a river that boils, like actually boils. The locals call it Shanay Timpishka, boiled by the heat of the sun. But scientists still aren't sure what's heating it, because it's nowhere near a volcano. The water gets so hot, it can reach 93 degrees Celsius, enough to kill anything that falls in. Birds, insects, even small animals. They don't just drown, they're cooked from the inside out. Researchers believe the heat comes from deep geothermal vents, but no one knows for sure. It's a natural wonder that feels more like a myth until you see the steam for yourself. Step in, and you're done in seconds. There's a point in the Pacific Ocean that's farther from humans than the International Space Station. It's called Point Nemo, the most remote place on Earth. No land, no islands, no people. just thousands of kilometers of empty ocean in every direction. The closest humans are usually astronauts orbiting in space. This is where space agencies crash decommissioned satellites. They call it the spacecraft cemetery. The ocean here is so isolated, scientists once picked up a massive sound from the deep, and no one knows what caused it. Some believe it was an underwater quake. Others think it was something else entirely. Point Nemo reminds us the scariest parts of Earth are the ones we still don't understand. Some places are meant to be explored, but some should be left alone. Which one freaked you out the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more strange geography facts every single week.